RV finally live on TV screens. RV News Iraqi, including the intro for your channel, RV News. Welcome back to RV News, your #1 destination for everything related to currency revaluations, global economic shifts, and breaking intel. On the Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you're always first to know when world-changing updates drop. Today's video is absolutely electric, so buckle up. What we have to share with you is not only monumental, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. After years, even decades of research, prayer, speculation, and unwavering patience, the revaluation of the Iraqi dinar appears to have finally come to fruition. And not just through rumors or hidden documents. This time, the news is blasting across TV screens. Yes, you heard that correctly. It's celebration time. The Iraqi dinar has hit a massive rate, and the RV is live on television. In today's report, we're unpacking everything, from the latest confirmed updates to what the new rate actually looks like, to how the global financial system is responding in real time. We're also sharing what this means for dinar holders, like you, and what the immediate next steps are. So stay with us until the end, because this is not just another update. This is the one we've all been waiting for. Let's dive right into it. In a stunning turn of events early this morning, mainstream television broadcasts across Iraq, specifically state-sponsored networks and financial news stations, confirmed what we've been anticipating for years. The Iraqi dinar has revalued and is now trading at a drastically higher rate. In Baghdad, news anchors with palpable excitement reported that the Central Bank of Iraq had officially activated the new rate and that citizens could begin exchanging their old dinars at designated financial institutions. What's even more surprising is that this was not merely a domestic announcement. Multiple international networks picked up the story and began broadcasting segments about the new dinar value, which is now pegged significantly higher than it has been in the post-Saddam era. Now here's the kicker, the rate. According to the on-screen graphics and ticker updates scrolling across the screen, the Iraqi dinar is now reflecting a rate in excess of 341 USD per 1 IQD. Yes, you heard that correctly. This rate falls in line with projections that many experts, economists, and long-time dinar watchers have held on to, despite years of disbelief from skeptics. To see it televised, with confirmation from central authorities and financial institutions, marks a turning point not just for Iraq, but for global currency reset believers everywhere. This announcement came during a high-level economic summit, held in Baghdad, where key figures from the Central Bank of Iraq, Ministry of Finance, and international monetary organizations were present. The Prime Minister of Iraq also gave a rousing speech, proclaiming that Iraq had finally reclaimed its financial sovereignty and global economic standing. He further emphasized that the revaluation was a strategic move to stabilize the economy, attract global investment, and restore purchasing power to Iraqi citizens. Cameras panned across crowds of joyful citizens, many of whom were seen holding dinar notes, dancing in the streets, and chanting slogans of pride and unity. The emotional significance of this moment cannot be overstated. For the people of Iraq, this marks a symbolic end to decades of economic suppression and a new era of growth and prosperity. Meanwhile, in the U.S., chatter around the revaluation began trending across social media platforms. Videos of the televised announcement went viral, and within hours, financial analysts on platforms like CNBC, Bloomberg, and Fox Business began addressing the revaluation with cautious acknowledgement. Though these networks stopped short of issuing full-blown confirmations of the rate, they did affirm that a significant shift in Iraq's currency valuation had occurred and that global currency markets would need to react accordingly. So what does this mean for everyday dinar holders? Simply put, this is your moment. If you've been holding on to your dinar, waiting for this exact scenario, your patience may have just paid off. Reports coming in from multiple sources suggest that Tier 1 banks across the United States, Canada, and Europe have already been briefed and are updating their systems to reflect the new dinar exchange rate. Screens inside bank trading desks and currency conversion departments are now reportedly flashing the updated rate in real time. Additionally, some banking insiders claim that redemption centers, long rumored but often dismissed, are now active and have begun scheduling appointments for dinar holders. These centers, equipped with advanced authentication technologies and experienced currency exchange staff, are expected to facilitate high-volume, secure transactions with privacy and efficiency. For those of you who have been part of the dinar community for years, you know how big this is. We've navigated waves of misinformation, endured false start after false start, and still held on to hope. Today, that hope has become reality. Multiple dinar holders across Iraq and surrounding regions are sharing screenshots and photos of physical exchanges, complete with stamped receipts showing the new rate. Videos have surfaced showing long but orderly lines forming outside banks, with security present to maintain peace and organization. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence comes from an Iraqi government spokesman who addressed the nation this morning, saying, "This day will be remembered as the rebirth of Iraqi financial power. The world will now deal with us not as a nation in recovery, but as a force in the global economy." These words weren't just symbolic, they reflect the deep structural reforms that Iraq has undertaken over the past several years, including oil contracts, renegotiations, currency reserves buildup, and IMF compliance audits. There's also growing confirmation from within the United Nations financial committees and the IMF itself. While neither has issued an official press release yet, internal memos circulating among economic circles reference the Iraqi RV as a critical transition toward fair market alignment and a pivotal moment in Middle East monetary policy. With this kind of language, it's only a matter of time before the entire international community formally recognizes the revaluation. In terms of practical steps, here's what you should be doing right now. First, check in with your trusted financial institution to confirm whether they are reflecting the new dinar rate. If they aren't yet, don't panic. Some systems take hours or even days to fully update across regions. Second, avoid rushing to exchange without understanding the exact rate being offered, any tax implications, and potential fees. If redemption centers are available in your area, it's worth waiting for their guidance and appointment availability. Third, stay tuned to reliable sources like RV News, as we'll continue monitoring this situation minute by minute, providing updates, advice, and analysis so you can make informed decisions. Many are also asking how this affects other currencies, especially the Vietnamese Dong, Zim bonds, and others tied to the broader global currency reset, GCR. At this point, the dinar appears to be the first domino to fall, but analysts suggest that the VND could follow suit soon. There are whispers of coordinated rate releases across ASEAN countries, with Vietnam possibly adjusting its currency valuation within the next 48 to 72 hours. Redemption center insiders are reportedly preparing for multi-currency redemption waves, meaning this dinar revaluation might be just the beginning. The ripple effects of this revaluation are being felt across Forex markets as well. Overnight, trading saw a spike in demand for the Iraqi Dinar, causing volatility in related currency pairs. Central banks in the Middle East and Asia are reportedly adjusting their foreign reserves and preparing to establish new trade settlement mechanisms using the higher value dinar. Even gold and oil markets have shown slight reactions given Iraq's importance in the global energy sector. Some oil contracts are even being renegotiated based on the new currency valuation, which could further stabilize Iraq's economy and increase its geopolitical leverage. Politically, the timing of this move is also crucial. With global tensions rising and economic realignments happening across the world, Iraq's re-entry into the financial spotlight sends a powerful message. The country's leadership has positioned this revaluation not as a handout or favor from foreign powers, but as a result of national resilience and strategic reform. This sentiment is gaining traction across Iraqi media, with anchors proudly proclaiming that Iraq has returned to claim its rightful place in the world economy. Back here in the U.S., we've received confirmation from several Tier 1 bank contacts that their systems are showing active rate adjustments for the IQD, though some are still under administrative holds. These holds are expected to lift within the next 24-72 hours. That means if your bank is not yet showing the updated rate, you may just need to wait a little longer. But the confirmation from Iraq is undeniable, and the wave is coming your way. As for the skeptics who said this day would never arrive, well, you now have live television coverage, confirmed bank screen activity, and real-time financial market reactions to contend with. This is no longer a theory. The RV is live. The Iraqi dinar has revalued, and the world is watching. So what happens next? Over the next 7